Now, almost half the state is under a red flag warning until 6 o'clock. The winds, though, are expected to die down after sunset.
The breezy conditions have many people on edge, worried about the fire danger. Stepping outside for us today, these are the winds that we've been feeling all day. Some places gusting up to 50 miles an hour. You can feel them and hear them. Corey Reppenhagen is joining us now. And Corey, tell us where you are and what it's feeling like there. And this is kind of, February. We think about that, but this is a year that we've been a little excessive in a lot of areas.
It really has been this. The wind was pretty stiff out here. I'm in Westminster right now, out on an open space near Stanley Lake, and it's starting to die down now, but it really was kind of one of those days where you didn't really think it was February. But if you count today's warnings, there have now been 11 red flag warnings or fire weather warnings issued in February so far, and that's the third most this early in the year in the state of Colorado on record. So if you look at the contributing factors, high winds, dry air, those are relatively common in February. So that kind of leaves the lack of snow cover on the ground as the most likely culprit. High winds and low relative humidity in the air makes it easier for fires to start and harder to put them out. When those weather conditions combine with dry fuels, which is mainly dead grasses in the month of February, the National Weather Service will issue a fire weather warning, also known as a red flag warning. Well, high winds and dry air are common in February. According to National Weather Service data, February is the third windiest month of the year on the Front Range. And Colorado has a semi-arid climate. The relative humidity can drop below 20% any month of the year. The factor that is a little unusual for February, no snow. In most years, there's at least a little more snow cover on the Front Range and even the eastern plains. Snow helps dead and dormant grasses resist fire ignition, and it can also help slow the spread of fire. Snow cover can benefit dead grasses for many days if it melts slowly, while rain and fast melting snow only has a one-day benefit. This February has been unusually warm and sunny, so most of the snow has melted quickly. In Denver this February, it's been above 60 degrees 6 times, the most in 7 years. And it's been the third warmest February in 15 years. All while the February winds have been spreading across the region at normal strength and intensity. And so the outlook for just the short term and the long term are not looking too good. If you look into Tuesday, the winds are expected to continue. We may even see a red flag or a fire weather warning in the southern part of the state tomorrow. And as far as the snow coming in on Tuesday, it doesn't look like there's a lot in the forecast. So those areas that do get the snow will likely melt out in just one day. And so then if you look at the long term, it doesn't look that great either, because if you look at the history, most of Colorado's fire weather warnings get issued in the month of March and April. So we have that still to come. And if we look at the red flag warnings out here, guys, it's starting to slow down, but it should expire at 6 o'clock. And we'll see if that storm tomorrow can give us even just one day of relief.
Yeah, that's a lot of brown and gray behind you there. We'd certainly like to see some snow cover. We'll keep an eye on it, see how it shapes up and shakes out. Thank you, Corey.